Happy Tuesday! Happy Tuesday. Good morning, everyone. My name is Juanita Williams, Purpose Chaser, Purpose Pusher, Purpose Coach, chasing the purpose in you. Welcome to today's Tuesday Truths. Thank you for joining me, those who will join me now and those who will join me later. I thank you for your support, and I pray that whatever the Lord shares with me to share with you, that it will enlighten, encourage, and uplift you and help you to see who you are in Him. So today, we will be talking about pursuit of purpose until the Lord tells me to talk about something else. And the topic for today is slow and steady. Good morning, sister. I see you. Thank you for always supporting me. I love you, sister. So, we'll be talking about slow and steady. So, last week I did share that I injured my back, and the Lord taught me some things about that, and He's continuing to teach me. So, um, in Him continuing to teach me, I will go forth. Slow and steady. So, in today's society, we live in a microwave nation. We want everything fast. We want those get rich quick schemes, and see results in 30 days or less, or 60 days and less. Well, in pursuit of purpose, change must happen, and for it to be a real lasting change, it's slow and steady. So I like to use my slow cooker sometimes to make the Mississippi pot roast, which is fire. It is so good. Um, but in that crock pot and making that Mississippi pot roast, you have to put it in and let it cook for 6 to 8 hours. It slow cooks. And when it cooks for 6 to 8 hours, it is moist and tender and it falls apart when it's finished. And it is so delicious. So now just think, what if I wanted that Mississippi pot roast real quick and try to cook it really fast? Do you think it would be done? Nah. And it would be tough, hard to chew, and it wouldn't be cooked all the way through. So, in real change, you have to be patient because it's slow and steady. So, now let's talk about this back injury again. So, although I wanted my back to stop hurting and I wanted to have a normal gait again because I was walking like Fred Sanford for quite a while, I had to exercise patience and perseverance, and I had to follow the advice of my chiropractor to get adjusted to ice and to heat. I could not rush the healing process. Just like I couldn't rush the healing process of getting with my back injury, we cannot rush the healing process of change. And change is a healing process as well. So, like I had to get my back adjusted to help with the healing process, we have to make adjustments to experience real change. We must also be proactive. We definitely can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different outcome. We also have to be intentional about our choices, our actions, and our reactions. So it took a whole week for my gait to actually get back to somewhat normal. And even though my gait was back to normal and I wanted to move at my normal pace and my normal speed, I normally walk kind of fast. I still moved slow and steady so that I would not re-injure my back. Real change is slow and steady. It will not happen overnight. So I'm in this group. It's called I've Decided, and She usually chooses a word for the year, and the owner of the group is Kim Martin. She's wonderful, wonderful lady. She usually chooses a word for the year, and the word that I chose for this year is progressive. And the meaning for progressive is happening or developing gradually or in stages, proceeding step by step. Real change cannot be rushed. If you try to rush change, you could actually re-injure yourself and cause more damage. Real change takes effort. You have to put in the work. Change is not going to happen magically. Real change takes commitment. You can't just say that you want change and then not do anything. You have to put action behind your words, and you have to stick to the words that you're saying. If you really want change, it takes commitment. Real change is progressive. If you want real change, you must keep moving forward. So the root word for progressive is progress. And progress means it's a forward or onward movement towards a destination. Like I said, real change is progressive. You moving forward gradually, step by step, towards a destination or a goal, or whatever it is you're trying to achieve. Real change takes patience. You may have setbacks, but don't stop. Allow yourself space for grace. I always say that. Listen, we might mess up sometimes, we might get discouraged, but allow yourself space for grace and keep progressing. Real change takes perseverance. You may feel like giving up, but don't. Encourage yourself and keep pressing forward. And I would advise you to follow wise counsel. Get a mentor, get a coach, and definitely get an accountability partner who will help you stay the course. Be observant. Stop and take note of the small changes that you're making. Celebrate them. Affirm the changes, no matter how small they are, and keep encouraging yourself for change. So the scripture that the Lord gave me is Philippians 3:13b and 14. It says, forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead, I press on to reach the end of the race and receive the heavenly prize for which God, through Jesus Christ, is calling us. And that's Philippians, the 3rd chapter, 13th verse, the B part, and 14. And that's from the New Living Translation. So at that time, Paul was talking to the Philippians and he was talking about his heavenly reward. But like Paul pressed, he persevered and he progressed. If we want real change, we must do the same thing. So remember, change is progressive. It's slow and steady. It's not a race to hurry up and get to the finish line. It's slow and steady. And if you want real lasting change, hey, take your time with it and allow yourself space for grace. Sometimes you might want to give up. Sometimes you might want to stop, but I want to encourage you to keep going and keep encouraging yourself. Thank you for joining me today on Tuesday Truths. My name is Juanita Williams, Purpose Chaser, Purpose Coach, Purpose Pusher. I'm chasing the purpose in you. So I encourage you to have an absolutely wonderful week. And God willing, I will see you next week. Thank you for joining me. For those that have joined me today, thank you for joining me, and those who will join me in the future, thank you for your support. I appreciate you. I love you with the love of Christ. And you be blessed and have a fabulous day. As I said, I will see you next week, Lord willing. Bye-bye.